I was gonna talk about something and I forgot. No, I remembered. So you might say my hair looks a mess. I think I look cute because this is my natural hair, but whatever. Being almost 30 and realizing how I'm single, it's not even like I don't want to be in a relationship, and it's not like guys don't like me either. Obviously, like I use dating apps, I swipe. It's like a game at this point because men don't even put in the effort to pursue women anymore. You have a conversation with a man, and he's always trying to prove that he's right and you're wrong. Even when I'm having conversations with people, I just let people talk and I listen to what you're saying. Maybe you might say something that might be like, I never thought of it in that way. I don't have to like debate with you and be going on and on and on and fucking on trying to prove that I'm right, because life is all about perspective and people see things differently. So why can't you as a man just shut up and listen? And it's just like that has been like a huge problem for me, because why can't I find someone who's just like humble and listens and loves and respects people and sees the beauty in things like I do? Is it hard? So I'm just like in my quiet era. Like, another thing is like people often say stuff like, you settle down with someone who you can tolerate. I remember I was at work, my past job, and there was this guy. He was 41 years old. And at first, I didn't know how old he is. Like, I'm not the type of person who can just tell how old a person is. I think that sometimes you could look really good for 40 or you could look really bad. You know what I mean? So I try not to guess people's age. Like, if you want to tell me, sure. If you don't, I don't care. But like he was just like, age is just a number, and I'm not like putting the person down or anything, yeah. But he was just talking to me and saying stuff like, "Oh, you should have two kids for your age." Nigerian, by the way. You should have two kids, but for your age right now. What? And if I tell you his life story, you wouldn't believe me. And this guy's 41 years old. And here you are working the same job that I'm working, that's barely paying us 20 something dollars an hour in Canada. And you have the most to say because you want my life to be like yours. You want me to suffer like you. Is that what it is? Like, sometimes it's just like, I didn't ask you. You don't know my life. How do you know? Probably I've been trying to have kids and it just hasn't been happening for me. You don't know. So why open your mouth and be yapping? Do you get? Like, you don't have to say nothing. Just sit, just do something else. There's no romance anymore. I think I already said that men don't pursue women anymore. It's just like a sex thing. Too much porn online, bro. Like, even when I log into Twitter, I see some things and I'm like, wow. And like, no, like, to be honest with you, sex is such a great feeling. If you've had sex where you've come before multiple times, every time you did it, you know how good it is. You know, like, I'm missing out on some stuff. But you get to a point in life where it's like, you think, you reflect, okay, I've had sex, I've come a lot, it's great, but what else? Am I gonna spend the rest of my life just fucking and coming and coming and fucking? Especially as a woman. You know, so when men act the way that they do, I'm not an ignorant person. I like to sit and reflect on things. It's like, why is this person like this? I even go so far as looking into birth charts in terms of astrology. Now, don't knock it until you try it. A lot of times people be like, oh, you think this because you're a Sagittarius. Nope. It's not just your sun sign. You have your moon, your rising, your Jupiter. It all matters. Your MC, astrocharts.ca or astrocharts.com. Patterns I've seen myself. I think it matters. but it is what it is. Like, it's not going to judge someone just based on that. You have to talk to them. You have to know how to ask people questions in order to get to know what you need to know to decide. But not only do you need to ask questions, you need to, if you like the person enough, you need to observe them. You need to, if you like them enough where you want to like date them, you have to date them for at least a couple months to a year, depending on how much time you spend together, to get to really see their patterns, what they do, how they act, and then you go from there. I'm just saying, that's what I've done, and it takes a long time to get to know people. People have been on this earth for 20 plus years. A lot has happened within that time to shape their thinking, their ways of being, and everything else, including their birth chart. Like I said, don't knock it till you actually get into it and understand it. But that's just something that came to my head. I did say I'm gonna be yapping as honest as I can. I am 29 years old, guys. Like, sometimes when people ask me my age, I lie, and it's just like, we're in 2025, babes. Don't do that. Or I'd be like, guess, bitch, you're 29. End of discussion. Okay? That's how we measure our time on the earth. And it is what it is. You need to sit into that. Period. And it's okay if other people know. They need to sit in it too. Yeah. Personally, I try my best. I think I look good for my age. Period. I do need to stop eating like so much fucking sweet stuff like I do. It's a comfort thing, and people will tell you when you're lonely and like you go to work, you come home to what do you come home to? It's like I want some comfort food, and it has been that for me, but it's really like I control me and nothing else. Period. So moving forward, sure, I love, most women would love to be in a relationship, but um as you're getting older as a woman, it has to make sense. Like, is this person pouring into me um as I'm pouring into them? Like, how is this, am I compatible? Do I like this person? Am I attracted to this person? Can we do things together? A lot of things matter. And I'm a fine girl, y'all. I'm really fine, and my ass is fat. Period. You didn't know that, but you need to go on my Instagram and you're gonna see that ass. That ass is fat. So, pretty face, big titties, fat ass, you get approached a lot by all kinds of people, all different races. It could be hard. It's like, even people that you wouldn't even think would try to get with you, because it's like, you can't even lift me up, babes. I'm taller than you. If we go out and you're leaving me there because you can't help me, but you want you. So it'd be hard. Like, seriously, like, it's hard dating when every guy, like, you know how much times I just have to be blocking people for my peace of mind. It's like the other day, like, I got this table off Marketplace, and the guy brought the table and is trying to talk to me. Oh, like, did it blocked? I paid you for that table. Did I get it for free? So it's difficult, but we gonna get through it, yeah? I'm just waiting for my groceries. I think I look so... I'm tired. Like, I literally just got home from work. I was like, should I put my hair in a nice ponytail? I'm like, yeah. We gonna leave the hair as it is. And that's all for today. That's all I have on my mind that I wanted to talk about, to say. If anybody could relate, talk to me in the comments. You know what I mean? Period. Bye.